Welcome back to another Dress to Impress video here on the channel. As you can see, we've already got the winter outfit on, the cute earmuffs, and the whole winter-themed makeup look going on. And that's because in today's video, we are officially talking about the Dress to Impress winter update. Now, I know some people might think it's a little early to start talking about winter, but trust me, girlies, it is not early at all. DTI actually dropped a brand new leak yesterday, and it already confirms that the winter update is officially in motion. So today, we're going to be breaking down everything: the new leak, the new code rework, possible release timing, returning items, and more. So make sure you watch this video all the way through so you don't miss anything. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells so you never miss any of my videos. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. So, Dress to Impress just dropped a huge leak. And yes, it's for a code set. You guys probably already know the code Choopie is back. It's one of the classic DTI codes that's been in the game before, but this time, things are a little different. The code is coming back in the winter update, but it does not work right now. So even if you type it in today, it won't redeem. The code will only activate once the winter update officially drops, so keep that in mind. And when it does activate, it's going to give you a completely revamped version of the original Choopie set. The new set looks so much more detailed. Like, the textures are smoother, the colors are sharper, and everything just feels upgraded. The jacket, the skirt, the spikes, the fuzzy heart patches, everything looks way more modern and stylish. I'm honestly obsessed because this version is going to be perfect for layering winter fits. This reworked Choopie set will be included in the Dress to Impress winter update, which still doesn't have a confirmed release date yet. So for now, we're waiting. But once the devs officially announce it, I'll update you guys immediately. Now, since the devs are revamping the set, let's take a look at the original Choopie items so you can really see how big the glow-up is. The old Choopie set included the purple cropped jacket with spikes, the pleated mini skirt and belt, the ripped leggings and fuzzy patches, and the chunky Choopie boots. It had that cute grunge punk vibe, and back then it was so popular. But now with the updated textures, shading, and details, you can really tell how much the devs have evolved. The picture you're seeing shows the old version on the left and the newer clothing style on the right. The new clothes aren't released yet, but this kind of visual shows why the upcoming Choopie rework looks so much cleaner and more polished. The winter revamp basically brings the Choopie setup to the new standard of DTI clothing quality. The updated Choopie has sharper textures, more detailed fabric shading, better stitching and folds, more realistic spikes and accessories. It honestly looks like a completely new set while still keeping the original Choopie vibe. Now, the fact that DTI has already released a full preview of a revamped code item means something important. The winter update is coming sooner than most people think. Last year, leaks like this dropped right before the update launched. So based on patterns, we're probably getting the winter update in early December, possibly even late November if the devs are ahead. Nothing is confirmed yet, but this first leak is already a strong sign. And of course, once we get an official release date, you already know I'll update you guys instantly. And speaking of winter updates, girlies, if you played last year's winter update, then you already know how good it was. Honestly, it was one of Dress to Impress's best seasonal updates ever. We got so many items, so many little features, and the whole thing just had that magical December vibe. For example, we had the Advent calendar, which a lot of you probably remember. Every single day you had to log in and claim a new item, and if you managed to claim all of them, then you unlocked that secret reward at the very end. You guys remember it. That feather dress. The simple dress with the feathery bottom? Yeah, that one. Super cute, super elegant, and such a good reward for everyone who kept up with the calendar. And if you missed a day, I'm pretty sure you had to pay a Robux to claim the missed item. I don't fully remember the amount, but it was definitely something like that. Either way, the Advent calendar was honestly so much fun. Every day felt exciting, and the items were adorable. Tons of elf-themed clothing, cute hairstyles, winter makeup. Everything was so well done. And of course, we can't forget the little secret deer you could win, which you unlocked by completing a mini task during the winter quest. And then, the big one, the winter Lelore quest. I think it had 3 major parts. One where you helped the elves wrap presents, another where you were doing some kind of flying challenge. And then that final boss fight moment, I might be remembering it loosely, but overall the quest was so much fun. I could have honestly played it 100 times. It was that good. So, of course, that brings us to this year and what DTI might be planning. We still don't know if Dress to Impress will give us a brand new winter quest this year. But if we look at how they handled the Halloween update, then there's a really good chance something similar could happen again. If you guys remember, during Halloween this year, they gave us a brand new Halloween quest, but they also brought back the old Halloween quest from last year, which meant players could re-earn the old rewards again, especially for the people who missed out during the original event. So, using that same pattern, there's a huge possibility that DTI might bring back last year's winter quest. And if they do, that means anyone who didn't play last year will have a chance to win the Ice Queen set again, the Elsa-style set that everyone was obsessed with. So if you missed the Ice Queen dress, staff, gloves, any part of that set, you might actually be able to get it this year. Again, this is just a theory. Nothing confirmed. But the pattern is definitely there. They did it for Halloween. They did it for summer with the mermaid tail. They've already shown they're willing to bring back older, rare items. Which brings us right into the next topic. So, a lot of people are wondering if the petal dress might come back this year, since DTI has been re-releasing old, rare items lately. And honestly, the petal dress would fit the winter theme so well with recolors or sparkles. But I've seen people say that one of the DTI devs confirmed the petal dress is not coming back. I don't know if that's 100% true, but it's definitely been going around. And honestly, it kind of makes sense. The petal dress is technically a code item, and DTI hasn't brought back many codes before. The only time they did was the Sweetheart code. And that was because the whole set got a revamp, not because it was returning as is. So personally, I don't think the petal dress is returning. But the Glinda dresses are honestly a perfect alternative. They're so stunning, and the silhouette is really similar. So if you're looking for something petal dress vibes, the Glinda gowns are honestly better. Now, let's talk about one thing I really hope they don't do. I do not want another baddie pass or diamond pass. I'm sorry, girlies. It's just not giving. I don't want to have to grind levels to unlock items when the whole fun of the winter update is using everything right away. And I especially don't want to spend Robux buying passes just to access half the items. Last year was perfect. Simple, fun, accessible. Advent calendar plus quest plus items you could use instantly. That is what made the update so good. So honestly, I hope they skip the pass and stick to what worked last year. Overall, I'm genuinely so excited. Last year's winter update was amazing, and the fact that we already got the first leak this early makes me feel like DTI is going all out again. Whether we get an advent calendar, a returning quest, a brand new quest, or even more code revamps like Choopie, I'm ready. And trust me, once any new leaks drop, I'll be covering them right away on this channel. And that brings us to the end of today's video, girlies. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me and going through all these winter update theories, leaks, and predictions. I don't know about you, but I am so excited for this update. And honestly, I feel like this year might be even better than last year if everything we talked about actually happens. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notification bells so you never miss any of my DTI updates, especially because you already know I will be covering every single leak the minute it drops. Let me know in the comments what you think is coming in the winter update, what items you want to return, and whether or not you're hoping for another advent calendar. I love reading your theories. All right, girlies, that's all for me today. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.